long, our leaders have failed to cut our nation's dependence on fossil fuels, which are warming the planet. As weather patterns shift, we also want to help you protect communities at risk. By building smarter and preparing for what is coming, we want to help you find solutions to stabilize our climate and to protect the people and the natural wonders we all love. Rebuilding and repowering America, creating green jobs, green transportation, and clean green energy.
It's about you.
You know, I think that Americans, regardless of what party they belong to or whether they live in a city or a rural area, love America the Beautiful. I know that Americans of all persuasions want smarter energy solutions. They want to move into the future. This is a country that looks ahead.
America, this is one of those moments. I believe that as hard as it will be, the change we need is coming.
We need to enable the American people to connect the dots about their environmental future.
Now is the time to end this addiction and to understand that drilling is a stopgap measure, not a long-term solution, not even close.
We're addicted to oil. We're addicted to gas and coal. And the way you define an addiction is it's something you keep on doing in spite of the fact that it hurts you.
I'm Boone Pickens. I've been an oil man my whole life, but this is one emergency we can't drill our way out of.
I will set a clear goal as president. In 10 years, we will finally end our dependence on oil from the Middle East.
There are going to be massive jobs created in this industry.
And I'll invest $150 billion over the next decade in affordable, renewable sources of energy, wind power and solar power, and the next generation of biofuels.
The climate crisis is the greatest challenge of our time.
We have to adapt to the environmental changes that are already beginning to take place.
It's not like it's not possible. The technology exists, the wisdom exists.
We're all Americans, and we really care about our land and our water and the people that are on the land.
The Sierra Club has committed itself to doing everything we can for the next decade to help solve the climate crisis.
By 2050, we will reduce emissions by 80%. This is something that we owe our children and that we owe our grandchildren.
We've got to cut our emission of greenhouse gases. We've got to slash our dependence on fossil fuels. And eventually, we have to build a carbon-free economy.
This is a 62-unit building that we are designing with geothermal heating and cooling systems.
There are 17 electric cars currently on the market right now, either on the market or in development right now. Mitsubishi has an electric car that'll be out in a year or two. Nissan has an electric car that'll be out in a year or two. Tesla, of course, has theirs.
0 to 60 in under 4 seconds. It's faster, a better acceleration than any Porsche currently in production, and it's twice the energy efficiency of a Prius.
We ought to be building our future on those resources we have right here in the United States, instead of mortgaging our future on oil tankers from the Persian Gulf.
In the country in 2007, there was 3 times more wind capacity installed than there was new coal capacity. In California, there were more solar panels installed in the first 9 months of 2007 than were installed in the last 26 years.
The green energy industry will hire about 2 times the amount of high-paying jobs per megawatt hour of electricity than any of the fossil or nuclear industry.
When you look at Sweetwater, Texas, now a town of 12,000 people, 20% of the people or the jobs in that town go to wind energy. It can be done, and it will be done, because it has to be done.
We're an ingenious, innovative people. Let's use what we know how to do, and let's move forward.
We need to get Wall Street to be part of the solution rather than being part of the problem.
Clean energy solutions can generate millions of new jobs.
Yes, government must lead on energy independence, but each of us must do our part to make our homes and businesses more efficient.
The Sierra Club has all the key strengths. They have strong policy people in D.C. They have this extraordinary grassroots organization which covers every congressional district in the country. The Sierra Club is a powerful organization.
I think the Sierra Club is a terrific brand. It has 1,300,000 boots on the ground, people who are volunteers or donors who are willing to turn their own energies to the task.
Together, we can make a difference. We can face climate change head-on and turn our challenges into opportunities to invest in our cities and neighborhoods.
A green agenda is good for the economy. It's also good for the environment. It's good to fight pollution and poverty at the same time.
A green, clean energy economy, as President Obama has told us, is the key to jump-starting the American economy and the American way of life for the 21st century.
The change we need doesn't come from Washington. Change comes to Washington.
What's unique about the Sierra Club's contribution is that we can understand how the pieces fit together.
That's why I joined the Sierra Club's Climate Recovery Partnership.
It's our crisis, and we can solve it.
For our children's sake, we must all be global patriots, fighting for the Earth and all its people.